Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shady Oaks Farm. As you can see, we have light in here. So I did a little video of what it takes to, this is a metal outbuilding, so I did shoot a video on it showing you what you need to do in order to wire an all steel outbuilding. It's a little different. You can't use Romex. You got to use conduit, or you can use the metal clad wire. In this case here, I got a piece of it here, right here. We use this metal clad, ran it throughout, the building, anywhere that we had the red iron and the purlins, everything. Like I said, everything is steel. Now, on the bottom part of the outbuilding, I am studding it out with 2x4s. So we will go ahead and go back to Romex there, and then we'll cover that with plywood. That's just to give me something in the shop to hang. I think I might have mentioned this in one of the other videos, but it gives me something to hang our tools, racks, whatever I want to from the walls. Being a all steel building, you just have purlins every, I think it's, if I'm looking over here, the first one's 8 feet, 9 feet high. And then the next one's probably 4 or 5 feet above that. Like I said before, it's 16-foot eaves. So you really don't have anything to hang any equipment on or tools on or whatever. So in this case here, a little bit more expense though, but it was worth it, so I went ahead and studded the walls out with 2x4s, and we'll cover that with plywood once we get it roughed in wiring. But for what I'm on this video here, like I say, we did all the electrical work for the lights. We had to use this metal clad stuff, and if you've never used this before, as a special tool for it, I have one here to cut it. And so this is the tool you got to have in order to cut this, because there's no way. You can try to use a pair of snips or something to cut it, but with this tool, it's 20 bucks, something like that at Lowe's. You slip it in here. I'll give you an idea. You slip it in there like this. So it goes like that. You slip it in, pull down on the handle, like so. We turn it around here. Got to adjust it a little bit there. Haven't used it for, in fact, the electrician came here to put my box in. He didn't even have one. He was cutting it with 10 snips, but you can do it. But anyway, you crank the handle, and it's got a little cutter in there. It's pretty cool how it works. And you'll feel it run free. Pull it out, and you just see it right there. There you go. That cuts it right there like that. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, we had to use that tool in order to strip the wires, to get down the bare wires, and then run it into the steel boxes we bolted on, or we screwed on with sheet metal self-tapping screws into the steel. Anywhere we had red iron, you'll see in the video, you can't see it. Like I say, when we did this video, we had to rent a scissor lift to do it, but also it was dark in here, so the quality of the video, all we had was a couple of halogen lights, to kind of just light it up a little bit in here, but for the most part, even during the day, it's just not that bright in here. Now, each one of these lights is 250 watts. We put 6 of them in here. There's no shadows whatsoever, so it worked out well. So as you can see behind me, it lights up everything. So it's kind of nice. Now I come in here, flip a switch, and we have lights. But anywhere on the purlins, we use a clip here. I don't know if you can see it there like this, and you'll see us, you'll see us screwing them up there. But in this case here, this clips on like so, like this, and then you can screw it on. A code is about every 6 feet. We did every 5.5 feet, or even sometimes closer. Just depends on how tight we wanted to get it to the purlin. And then also 4, 5, 6 inches outside the box, where it went inside the box, we also did one there too. So. And then the other thing we had, which we use, is another clip, and this one here we use on the purlins themselves, where you can screw into it. But for the red iron, you had the red iron, which is too thick. It's a 1/4 inch thick, whatever. There's no way you're going to screw anything into it. So we use another clip, and it's a clip like so. It clips onto the red iron. You can see it right there. And then this stuff clips on here, like if I can get it on here. This stuff holds real well. There you go. So you can see it. This one clips on the red iron there, and that will hold it. Again, you can put these wherever you want to. But we had to run this down the red iron in a couple places to get to the boxes we were running. So And you had two type of clips here, this one here, and then again, this other clip here. There's also a little red insert that you put on this. First thing, you got your box. I'll show you a couple other things we had. You can't see this from the ground where we had the camera at, but sometimes we had it in the loft, sometimes we had it on the ground. But you have a different type of cable clamp that goes in your box. This is your cable clamp we use. And this cable clamp is made for the metal clad. It's a little different. It's got a square hole there. So what happens is you put your cable clamp inside your box. You'll see us doing this multiple times up there. And you, of course, you screw your washer on. So put my washer on here. If I can get it on here just loosely. Like so. So just putting that washer on there like so. And there's a tool my son showed me with. There's a tool here. I don't know if everybody's ever seen these, but that tightens those cable clamps down, that little nut. So, you know, sometimes you just bang it with a screwdriver. Well, you can sit there and tighten it up this way. It works good on some boxes. Now, some boxes it doesn't work as well. If they got the little, the square boxes, they got the screw thing in there, it gets in the way depending on where your knockout is. So, in this case here, it works really good on these here. But anyway, so you have your cable clamp in there, this here, and then what I was going to show you, you have, so this is the wire I stripped a while ago. So you got this little red, it's this little protector is so it doesn't chafe the wire, you know. You got your bare wires here. So this goes on like so, slips down into the cable like that, the metal clad, and then when you put it in your box, like so, I'll run it this way. Let me see if I can turn this around here. So you run it in your box like so. It stops it, and you can see there's a little red tab in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, push it that way. There you go. So there's a little red tab. You can't push that anymore. So you push that down, and then of course you screw your screw against that clamp there. So you can see inside that box, you know, that again, that's to protect that wire in there from chafing, you know, if there's any movement whatsoever. So I'm not sure it's required by code or not. It's funny because my electrician was here putting in our power to our, I let him put the sub panel in, and I had the wires ran down to the sub panel, and when he put these cable clamps in for his, you know, I'm sitting there, it's like, you want one of these little red plastic things, you know? He's like, oh, well, yeah, if you got one. So I don't know if he was going to do it or not, but, you know, it's precaution, I think. You know, it's better to have it on there. So, you know, they're, you know, a couple bucks a bag, you know, whatever. So it's worth putting them on there. It's not that much trouble. So anyway, so that's what we did. So, you know, then we bolted the box. Like I say, again, we used self-tappers, put them up on the purlins wherever we could go. And then, you know, we hung our light from an eye bolt off to the side of the box, then drop the cord down. The cords do not have plug-ins, you know, so we just directly wired them into the box. So you'll see this in the video coming up here, but I thought I'd give you a little introduction of what we're doing, since you can't see it from the camera angle, and you can always see us just working up there. So this is what we did. Leave a comment if you got any comments out there, you know, what you think. Have you ever done any wiring on the all steel buildings versus, you know, all wood? Definitely all wood's much easier. Like I say, you just take the Romex and run it, staple it to the wood, whatever. But in this case, you know, you either got to use conduit or you got to use metal clad coated or sheathed wiring. So again, this is metal clad 12-2. So anyway, so I just like to say, I wanted to give you a kind of an idea of what we did in the video, since you can't really hear us up there, and you can't really see some of the tools we use and some of the other things, you know, the cutter, like I said, and some of the other little things that you got to have when you're doing the an all steel building. So a ball or whack somebody, ocean would kill you for that one. You explain what's going on, or you just back there? Y'all quiet back there.
just maneuvering.
Well, we'll come over here so you can see. We're just putting these every.
Yeah, I know that. But what do you want to do? Put it down on the floor. There's a light one right here. Go put that hammer over there.
Find a better place.
Here. I don't know.
You need a tool belt.
You're on camera now. You just said something.
I know, I said you need a tool belt.
Yeah, well, it's in those boxes behind you. Somewhere in the box back where the tool belt is. What you looking for? We're going up another furlong? Yep. Probably don't need to measure this.
Yeah, we'll put one every turn.
Didn't think it'd go this fast. Goodbye to this house we thought would always last. And this is where Dad's garden grows. Summer haze, my reading place, and late night tiptoes. And I know the memories are with me, even when you move to a town that is new.
You know what I mean?
No.
I got to somehow knock another hole.
Why?
Well, because one, I got line in coming out of the.
Yeah, but why can't you move and put a box to your left over there and have a line coming in there?
Well, I can, but I thought originally you didn't want me to have another box there.
Oh, I don't mind another box there. I'm just saying.
But that's where that one was coming from. Was this one was switch coming?
That's just because we got a junction because we got the switch starting down there.
Right, but you got switch coming in, and then one to that side and one back to that side.
So I would just stick it into there. You'll have three coming in. You got three coming in over there,
Yeah.
right?
But, what?
You'd have three coming into that one over there.
Yeah. Everything else pretty easy after this. But the sucky thing is, even if I put another one here, this is straight, but then I still have switch side coming into it
And a feed going
out, which is no different than that.
Well, it is because you can get to it because you're not using your one for the.
Yeah, but this still reaches. This is switch. This is the switch.
Well,
So-
how are you gonna do? You gonna turn it?
Well, I mean, I have even on this one, I would have to.
No, because you can feed up to the bottom and then go out to the side.
Uh,
See what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what I was trying to get at. You're using your bottom over here.
I know, but the switch feeding to the bottom is still weird.
Do you think you can get on the other side? I don't think you can get on the other side, though.
I can't make enough of a turn.
No? That's why you gotta figure out the other way over there. Unless you come up to the bottom, why don't you take that out and come up over the side?
And bring this to the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Will that come up to the bottom? Is that a problem?
This?
Yeah.
I mean, it would just have to be like
Well,
that,
Yeah, exactly.
but I think that's okay.
Well, you gotta do that.
Well, I know, even here, we have to be like that.
Yeah.
But on the other ones, like the middle one, it'll be in, out, light on the bottom.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, we could do that. We'll try it. I mean, but to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if another box is gonna do us any good because we still have to do the same
Not
thing.
unless you move that box somewhere down there over here, Ryan, and you'd have to come in it. You'd have to mount it a different way.
Yeah. I'd try it like you're saying.
That's why I was talking about mounting on the bottom down here. That's what I was thinking of on the bottom.
Well, I just don't, bottom have all kinds of interference, whereas I just want to run the box. I think for the most part it'll work out fine there, but. So this is moving to the side.
Didn't think it'd go this fast. Goodbye to this house we thought would always last. And this is where Dad's garden grows. Summer haze, my reading place, and late night tiptoes. And I know the memories are with me, even when you move to a town that is new. Guess I tend to hold on too strong, but you're always home. You're always home to me. Up those gray steel wooden stairs, me and Jess would play pretend of time traveling, company around the table, seat by the windows where I learned piano. And I'm scared things change too quickly. The time tales from mom sing loud in my heart. And I know I'm not alone. You're always home. You're always home to me. So we'll make room for something new. Though I'm not little anymore, I'll always need you. And I know the memories are with me, even when I've grown to a place of my own. Please remember, I'll love you forever. You're always home. You're always home to me.
You want me to wake up, but I'm strangled in my sleep. You want me to shape up, but in my dreams I found relief. You want me to wake up, but I've been out for so long. Got plugs in my ears, got bloods in my soul.
I want you to wake up, but you struggle in your sleep. I want you to shape up, but in your dreams you feel relief. I want you to wake up, but I've been up for so long. Got bloods in your ears, plugs in my soul.
So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.